Good morning, one and all. My name is Suvarna Rao, working as an assistant professor, Department of Information Technology, IARE College of Engineering, Dundigal. Today, I will take my subject is the e-commerce. Today, I will take the topic name is operational risk and electronic cash. Okay, my topic is operational risk and electronic cash. So that is also one of the important tasks from the payment system in electronic cash from the e-commerce. This is the very crucial or important role to play from the e-commerce. So, what about the operational risk and electronic cash? The electronic cash, nothing but a digital cash or e-cash or wallet anything. The having some risks also there. Different types of the risks also there. The topic name is called operational risk and electronic cash. Here, the operational risk is the context of operational risk is the context of electronic cash. It refers to operational risk in the context of the electronic cash refers to the potential for losses due for failures in the operational process and systems or peoples involved in the handling electronic cash transaction. So the operational risk is the context of electronic cash refers to the potential for the losses due to some losses also there like core losses or transaction losses or failures, whatever it may be. Right? Is called the refers to the potential for the losses due to failure in the operation process. So the system process are properly involved in the handling electronic cash transaction. That is also one of the important things. Then going to the another important bit is electronic cash, also known as e-cash or digital cash, refers to money that exists only in the electronic form. Any cash should be converted into the digital form, nothing but an electronic form. Such type of cash is called the e-cash, allowing for transactions to be conducted electronically without the need for physical currency. So, the replacement of the physical currency could implement the digital currency. Digital currency cash treated as a e-cash. Here, some failures also there. Such type of failures is called the operational risk failures are digital currency or electronic cash. Okay, the operational risk electronic cash systems can arise from various sources. So many sources are there in the operational risk in the electronic cash systems can arise from various sources, including technological failures. But e-cash is called the digital cash. Then transaction is required having a set of systems and internet along with the some logical signals also required. Here, technically, any e-cash treated as a software or a set of programs, okay, using the digital cash. The digital cash operations is going on with help of the a set of tools and softwares also required. Here, any sometimes software failures, etc. also is there. Is called the technological failures. These technological failures comes under issues such as a system downtime, okay, hardware failures. For example, hardware nothing but is a set of electronic components. A set of peripherals is called the hardware. Include hardware input is the one hardware input device. Output device is the hardware components and some memories. Okay, and keyboard and monitor, all those things. And having say set a bunch of buses also there. Buses nothing but connecting the data cables connected to the one uh, one unit to other unit. So many things. Unfortunately, failures of anything in the hardware properly not transmitting the data properly. Why? Because of then transaction uh, is done in the source area, not received in the destinator. Nothing but a or buyer. Okay, such type of thing is called the hardware failure. Here, this is also one of the important technical points is called the technological failures issues such as the system downtime is the one of the drawback and hardware failure. So many hardware failures could be done. I think sometimes keyboard not working properly, transaction cables is not connected properly. In the meanwhile, power fluctuations also is came. Unfortunately, software glitches, software no, nothing glitches, nothing but it is the programming failures. Simply software nothing but a set of programs properly any errors. Okay, different types of the failures also getting the software is called the software. Here, software errors, okay, uh, and other technical problems also getting in the software glitches, okay, or a cyber attacks. It is a very dangerous scenario in the technical failures. Cyber attacks nothing but a you have send to receiver. In the meanwhile, intruders interact the data. You can garbage collections and unethical persons are involved. The transaction is not receiving properly. Third party exactly not receiving properly source to destinator. So such type of problem is called the cyber attacks. Different types of the passive attacks and active attacks. Okay, malware attacks. So many things could be done in the software attack. Can be disrupt the electronic cash transaction. Such type of time, the flow of transaction is failure. But sometimes source, if you have sent the money, receiver not receiving of the data, but you have detect the your cash. Such type of failures treated as a technological failures. So technological failures. Any errors or bugs are getting in the software glitches. And here also one of the important thing. Why? Because of any problems for the software, bugs could be generated automatically. You have sent the money, your money is detected, okay, then receiver not receiving the your money. Such type of situations is going on the online market. It is the one of the important problems is called the cyber attacks. So many cyber attacks based on the trace out the your password, trace out the your transactions, and trace out the your account details, all those things. Then automatically attackers can attack the your account. Unfortunately, fail the transaction. Disturb the electronic cash transactions. Entire those things nothing but disturb the electronic cash transactions. Here, enter those failures treated as a technological failure, leading to the financial losses of transaction errors also technological failure. So the technological failures, it is the one of the important drawback from the electronic cash. Then prevent, rectify the problems with help of the operational risk and electronic cash. So not rectified as it is, we can transfer to the your valuable money. Unfortunately, such type of problems will be arised. So be careful in the transaction time. Compulsory to check the hardware failures or not and software failures or not. Any cyber attacks is attackers is attacking of the your electronic cash transactions. All those things you could be checking before on the sending of the money or sending of the data. Here, the entire such type of scenarios is treated as a financial losses. PRA loss in the sometimes unethical transactions could be done in the credit card or debit card accounts. Anything. Once you can buy the your one small goods, then paying of the online transactions, then enter data is available intruders or thefters or malware. So many persons also storing those data. Based on the data, intruders are attack your financial systems, losses or transactions errors. So the technological failures, it is the you can prevent the electronic cash. It is the one of the biggest risk in the electronic cash. Oh, okay. So step of technique is called operation risk and electronic cash. And automatically you can failure the technological failures, then this impact could be done the security breaches. Security breaches also one of the failure from the electronic cash. Such type of thing is called the operational risk in the electronic cash. The security breaches, electronic cash systems are vulnerable to security breaches such as a hacking, okay, phishing attacks and malware attacks or insider threats, whatever it may be. Breaches can be result unauthorized access to funds, identify theft or financial fraud. This is also very important requirement. Subheading is called the security breaches. So the technological failures is the one of the challenges, operational risk in the electronic cash. On the other hand, electronic breaches also under. Here, the electronic cash systems are vulnerable to the security breaches. Security breaches nothing but a breakthrough, break out the your securities or any encryption decryption algorithms. Hackers is hacking the your data or your money. Hacking nothing but a automatically as this system could be done, then third party operating the your uh, uh, your data or your password login automatically hackers is hacking the your credentials. It is the very dangerous thing from the online business. Prevent the hacking also and phishing attacks. This is such type of attacks also look like a phishing attacks also one of the attacking. Then give the some attraction or advantages or some gifts or whatever it may be. Then click the some link. Automatically your data will be transferred. Those persons also trace out your entire details. Then after your data will be stolen, entire your cash will be lost. And malware attacks. Malware nothing but a that is also one type of attack. Here, such type of is called the system trace out entire. Now, insider threats, malwares are other one is the some malware is a software sent to the your system. Automatically, your system data will be trace out those persons. Such type of attacks is called the malware attacks. And businesses can be result in authorized access to fund. Okay, breaches can be result in enter the security breaches nothing but unauthorized access to funds transfer to the source to destination. Such type of thing is called the security breaches. Okay, breaches can result in unauthorized access to funds, identity theft, or financial fraud. So the security breaches and technological failures is the one of the important risks in the electronic cash. Such type of technique is called the operational risk and electronic cash. So the technical failures and security breaches we can prevent and reduce automatically the transaction smoothly completed the task. In the sense, the buyer you can buy the some product, seller okay, receiving the amount is the properly without involvement of the attackers or fisher attacks or malware, whatever it may be. Any financial losses or transactions are not getting such type of transaction is a successfully transaction. So the intention of the electronic cash transfer to the one one to other to many, whatever it may be, B2B or B2C or C2C, whatever it may be. These two things, it is the very important. One is the technological failures you can prevent. Then security breaches also we can prevent. These two also one of the dangerous in the sense losses or transactions, financial losses or transactions. It's a type of enter the scenario is called the financial fraud. So you can prevent or reduce the financial fraud. That is also one of the important. And another important subheading is called the transaction error. What is meant by transaction? Transaction activity is sending the amount or data, sending the processing the cash with help of the through net or networks. Okay, the transaction error it is also one of the important subheading from the operational risk and electronic cash. The operational errors in the processing electronic cash transaction, such as incorrect data entry, that is also very important thing. Then enter into the data incorrect your credit card number or debit card number or password and other ID credentials, all those things, incorrect data are entered, system misconfiguration or communication failures could be done. So, such type of failures is called the transactions error or transaction failure. Can lead to inaccuracies in account balances or transaction records. Automatically deduct the amount and not receiving of the source through destinator, then balance sheet is the imbalance is called the inaccuracies in account balances or transaction records. So, such type of technique is called the transaction error. Prevent the transaction error also one of the operational risks in the electronic cash. We can remove or prevent the maximum this type of transaction. And compliance and regulatory risk, that is also it is the financial legal advisors. Compliances and regulatory risks it is one of the legal aspects. The failure to complete with the regulatory requirements or changes in the regulations governing electronic cash electronics can expose financial institutions and payment service providers to legal and regulatory sections, fines or uh, reputational damages. So the compliances and regulatory risk nothing but unfortunately you can done the transaction, data will be stored in the person. Unfortunate, unethical. You can use the without your permission. You can utilize your data. That is also one of the regulatory risk or compliance risk. Automatically, you can put on. We are going to the legal. Okay. Then this is also one of the important thing is called the operational risk and electronic cash is called the compliances and regulatory risk nothing but a failure to complete with the regulatory requirements or changes in the regulatory governing electronic cash transactions can expose financial institutions and payment service providers to legal and regulatory sanctions or fines or reputational damage. If any problem will be there, you can collect a large amount of the fines or damage charges also we can bear from the customer or sometimes seller, sometimes buyers also. Why? Because of any damage will be risk that is called the laundered or legal issues also getting automatically governing electronic cash transactions can expose financial institutions and payment services provide to legal and regulatory sanctions. So, fines or reputation damages could be collected in the customer or companies. So, that is also one of the important things. And other one, vendor and third party risks. That is also one of the operational risks and electronic cash. This is also very important. The reliance on third-party vendors for the technological solutions or payment processing services includes a risk related to vendor management. So, vendor management it is the one of the important thing. Then it utilize the vendor management. If any problem will be there, such type of problem is called the vendor and third-party risks. Okay, service disruptions or the financial stability of a third party provider. So entire those scenarios is called the vendor and third party risk. Once again, the reliance, and in the sense trusted third party vendors for the technological solutions are payment processing services introduce risk related to vendor management, services disruptions, or the financial stability of the third party provider. So, that is also one of the important subheading from the vendor and third party risks. You can prevent vendor and third party risks also required. And the migrate operational risks associated with the electronic cash organized implement robust internal control, security measures, and risk management frameworks also is required. So this include investing the secure technology infrastructure, implementing fraud detection and prevention systems, conducting regular security audits and assessments, training staff on the security protocols. So maintaining compliance with the applicable laws and regulations. Additionally, establishing contingency plans and disaster recovery mechanism can help minimize the impact of the operational disruptions or aircraft cash system. So, the anywhere, anything, anytime could be reduce the operational risks in electronic cash also required. So, the migrate operation risk associated with the electronic gas. These are the different types of the risks also going on. Organization implement robust internal controls. We implement the some robust nothing but a very secure manner. And the security measures could be taking risk management frameworks. We can prepare the good guidelines and security measurements of things also should be required. This include investing the secure technology infrastructure automatically improve the failures of the hardware or software systems, then reduce. Implementing the fraud detection and preventive systems automatically would write a good software and good infrastructure of the systems or error-free or bugs-free programs also implemented. Then automatically fraud detections and preventive systems will be controlled. Conducting the regular security audits and assessments day to day or weekly ones or monthly. We will conduct the audit also. We can prevent the such type of things. And training staff all the security protocol. We can implement the set of rules and regulations. We can use the security protocols. Then day to day you can train how to introduce interact the data. Any software is damaged or malware, such type of things. How to identify it, how to remove from the those softwares. You can train also one of the important. And maintain the compliances with the applicable laws and regulations also should followed by the legal laws and the protocols, rules and regulations also required. Additionally, establishing the contingency plans and disaster recovery management. Unfortunately, disaster recovery management losses the some damage also there in the financial damage could be rectified and minimize the this recovery or mechanisms. The impact of the operational disruptions are electronic cash systems. So the electronic cash systems mainly we can reduce the such type of things also required. Okay. Then going to the another important thing is called the this slide is called the electronic checks, also known as the e-checks, or electronic funds transfer by EFT checks are a digital versions or traditional paper checks. Instead of the physically writing and delivering the paper checks, electronic checks allows for the transfer of funds between bank accounts electronically. So the most of them reduce the risk with the help of the checks also on a EFT. Electronic funds transfer checks are digital versions of the traditional paper checks. Instead of the physically writing of the delivering of the paper checks, electronic checks allow the transfer of the funds between bank account electronically. You can reduce those frauds. So here how they typically works. Okay. One is the authorization. One is the authorization. The the payer provide authorization for the payment to be made electronically. This can be done through various means such as online forms, phone authorization, or digital signatures. That is also authorization authentication is the uh, genuine account holder is called author. And authorization persons could be done or digital signature anyone treated as the authorization. Then after going to the other technique is called the processing. So what is the processing? Once authorization should be done, the payer's bank initiates an electronic funds transfer to the payee banks. This transfer include the necessary information for the payment, such as the payer's account number, the payee account number, the amount, and any other relevant details. The processing authority, you can enter into the details or enter into the wallet or whatever it may be, and then is information is produced. Then based on the information, payer we can paying of the amount of the through account or digital cash or whatever it may be. That is the other way. Okay, other relevant details. So the authorization is required then after going to the processing. Then going to the clearing and settlement also required. It is the finally confirmation data your transaction is done successfully is called the clearing and settlement. Any not there any errors, not there any bugs, not there any irrelevant transactions. It is the clear transactions. Nothing material. You have sent the data, you can receive the receivers. Such type of thing is called the you send the amount, you can receive or receive the amount. The entire transactions will be settled successfully, properly settled. The pay banks receive the electronic payments and credit the pay account with the funds. The payer's bank debit the payer's account with the corresponding account. This process typically occurs within a few business days, through the exact timing can vary depending on the banks involved in the payment system. So, the clearing and settlement is called the payment is successfully done. Transaction is successfully done. Why? Because not that any pending transactions, not that any processing. Processing could be done or completed. Such type of thing is called the clearing and settlements. Finally, the electronic checks offers several advantages uh, over traditional paper checks, and including fast processing times, reduce risk of the fraud, and lower processing cost of the businesses. Additionally, they are more convenient for the both payers and payee, as the eliminate the needed for the physical checks to be printed. So, printed mails and deposited. Entire feedbacks also getting. The electronic checks offer is the one of the best we can prevent the operational risks in electronic cash. That is also one of the easy. Nowadays, e-checks are involving with help of the e-checks or with help of the digital signatures can transfer the data. It is a very uh, securely and authentication. Okay. Once again, electronic checks offers several advantages over the traditional paper checks, including faster processing time. Okay, reducing the risk or fraud. Most of them we can risk will be fraud will be reducing with help of the e checks also. E stands for electronic checks offers is the most benefited in the any transactions and lower processing cost for the business. From the business point of view, we can produce the this checks e checks is a lower processing cost for business compared to remaining. Additionally, there are more convenient for both payers and pay. This type of transactions is a very easy, more convenient receiver and sender, payer and payee. Okay, as they eliminate the need for physical checks to be printed. The main advantage is to no need of the physical checks. It is the digital checks or digital currency or electronic checks. And after that, this information is the power to the mail and deposited also possible with the help of the checks. Okay. Now we can encouraging of the in the electronics online business. One of the important tasks you can reduce the operation risks in the electronics cash. You can could implement the electronics checks also. Electronic checks also one of the reduce the risk of the fraud and lower the processing cost of the business is the convenient. Okay. In the overall, electronic checks are the convenient and efficient method for transferring funds electronically between the bank accounts. So the operational risks and electronic cash is the most advantage is the drawbacks. The eliminating the risk will be reducing with the help of the electronic checks. It is the one of the ultimate way. Then the electronic checks are convenient, okay, are efficient methods for the transferring transferring funds electronically between banker bank accounts. So that is the my classes today. So many references also there. Is called the Ravi Calcutta, Western Andrews B. These are the writers. Name of the subject book name is called the standalone books. These are Frontiers Electronics Commerce, Personal Education in the first edition, introducing of the year of the 1996. Then going to the other references books also there. David Whiteley, E-commerce strategy, technological and application. Also, this is also one of the important books that printing of the Tata Mercury Company, second edition, introducing of the year 2000. And another important book is the Kamlesh K. Bajaj, E-commerce, the cutting edge of the businesses. Tata Mercury book. This is also first edition, introducing of the year 2005. And other important book is called the Christopher Westland, Theodore H.K. Clark. Name of the book is called the Global Electronics Commerce Theory and Case Studies of the University Fresh, the first edition, year of 1999. So many web references also there. Today in my class I can give only three web references. JSU, EDU, geography, or course content, such type of one of the link, and another one is the tutorial points is the another link, and third one is the CN notes, upm.edu.net. Okay, this is also very useful links in this topic. And the main aim of this one, any online transaction, we can reduce the risks and fraud. How to reduce the risk, how to reduce the fraud. Only one of the ultimate way is called the e-checks. Then using of the e-checks, then receiver and senders is the very useful. Such type of things is the very important. So this is the my references. The main aim of the how to reduce the financial risk. One and only one way now till now is called to implement the e-checks in the business. It is the one of the best way. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.